Got him, got him. Let's get him out of those weeds. Bass, that's a nice one. That's a nice one. Welcome back to a special Memorial Day weekend episode of Fish Camp TV. Guys, I'm going to show you an easy way to catch an ice chest full of fish. Look, I'm going to give you some secret tips, okay, on how to catch bluegill, and we might even catch some bass. The main thing is, if you're in a good body of water and there's clear water, but it's a good body of water, there's fish there, it could be tricky because even though the fish are there, the water's real clear, they can see everything you're doing. You know, everything you're doing, they can see it. So, I'm sure everybody's heard the saying, you fight a boxer and you box a fighter. Have you guys all heard that saying? Tell me in the comments. Look, when the clear water situation is there and you know the fish are there and they're hungry, it's just the water's clear, go with a light setup. Look at this, what I have here. This is a secret weapon right here, guys. This is going to catch us some fish today. This is called a porcupine quill, okay? And the application for this is very, very ultralight application, okay? You can't even put a real weight on here. I've got this little BB sinker. This might even be too much, okay? Because I have the nymph over here too. See, I got the BB sinker, and then I have what's called a prince nymph, okay? And I might switch that out. I don't know, it might be too heavy. But anyways, the porcupine quill, the genius of it, okay, is when they're in a situation where the bluegill will get spooked very easy, but you know they're there and you know they're hungry, go with a light cork, okay? This is a quill, it's not even a real cork. And go with light line, okay? I think this is 6-pound test. It could have even gone to 4. Go with light line and a porcupine quill, and guys, you will catch an ice chest full of brim like that. Guys, I am ready to fish. We got extra baits in here. We have everything we need. We're gonna catch some fish today. It's just a matter of how big and how much, okay? So I'm gonna take you fishing for Memorial Day Fish Camp TV. Let's do it. All right, guys, let's try out the porcupine quill on this light fly with a little touch of power bait. Okay, let it sit in the pocket, just like that. Don't do anything. Let them get a good look at it. See, a fly, they can go up to a fly and get a good look at it and they still think it's real. Because that's just how flies are. They're very realistic. They're very natural looking. Let's try over here. Right there, right there. Right there at the edge of the lilies. Right there. All we gotta do is stay out of trouble, stay out of trouble. Right there. Just let it glide along, glide along. Something is gonna, oh, got him. I was about to say something is gonna grab it, and he sure did. All right, Memorial Day weekend. We caught us a little shell cracker, looks like. Or is it? Oh, that's a sunfish. I saw red. I thought he had red on his little black tab. Anyways, little sunfish bluegill thing. All right, guys, first fish. Memorial Day. Well, I'm not gonna lip him. He's too small. Memorial Day. That's what we wanted to do right there, guys. Nice little sunfish right here. Look at this fish. Beautiful, beautiful. Let's put him back. Right there. There he goes. Right there. All right, there. Fish number 1. We're on the board. We're on the board. All right. Let's get our rig set up and get out here and catch another one. All right, guys. The porcupine quill trick just worked for us. Got us a fish. Again, we got this light fly with a little touch of power bait. Basically, it's a fly underneath a porcupine quill. That's what we're using as bait. Look. All you gotta do, easy way to catch loads of bluegill. Porcupine quill. Just use it, guys. Trust me, it works. Use it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I was messing with my line and I already had a fish on. I looked down and I looked up and my quill was under. All right. Here we go, guys. Got us a fish. Oh, that's what we wanted to do, guys. Memorial Day, I'm showing you an easy way to catch loads of bluegill, okay? It's so simple. Just like this, guys. Bluegill just like this. Let's go ahead and put him in the bucket. Put him in the bucket just like that. Let's go over here. We're gonna live dangerously. We're gonna cast right into the zone. Oof. Did you see that bass? That bass was not playing, guys. My cork was fouled and I was trying to burn it back to get to recast. And that bass, he said, I don't care if you're burning it back, I'll catch up. All right, guys, let's continue our pattern for the bluegill. Porcupine quill, let's go, let's do it. Throw it over there, work it back, let it fall. Let it fall, let it drift. You can work it a little faster if you want to, because in the summertime they do chase it. They don't mind chasing it. If they're hungry, they'll go up to it. All right, let's work it back, then stop. During the pause is generally when they'll go up to it. Let's see if he'll bite right on camera. Oh, that's a bass. Oops, that's not a bass. That's the species that we wanted. That is the bluegill, and that's the pattern, guys, right there. I showed you the pattern. You get a light fly, a very, very lightweight fly, ultralight fly on, in other words, it doesn't have a weight on it, on the porcupine rig. And the porcupine quill rig has its own weight right here, and that's just to get it to the main fly to sink. Oh, without this weight, the fly would never sink at all. And we're only about 1.5 feet under this porcupine quill, and that's it, guys. That's the pattern right there. Once you find the pattern, that's a nice little bluegill right there. Once you find the pattern, you can do this all day long, just like that. Look at that fish. Fish Camp TV, Memorial Day weekend. That's what we're doing right there. That's what we wanted. Guys, the pattern, this is so easy. Once you find what they're gonna hit on that day, stay with it. All right, guys, I'm ready to catch another one on, again, just a tiny, tiny fly on the snap. Snap has power bait in it, underneath porcupine quill. That's it. Easy, 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 guys. This is not a complicated rig. This is not complicated fishing. This is just ultralight fishing. This rig is just meant for when the fish are going to be finicky. This always works when they're finicky. Because any other rig, it spooks them. The cork spooks them, something about it. And when you switch to this one, you'll notice, then they'll play with you. Okay. Working it back, letting it sink. On the fall, that's generally when they'll go up to it. In a clear water situation, I can see when they hit it. So I'm sight fishing right now, basically. Okay, let's move it, let's move it. Let's move it over here. Watch this, watch this. Super simple, look. Throw it out there in the middle. Let it sink. Uh-oh, something tried to eat it. Oh, what I got? The smaller one definitely. Skipping along the water. Look at that fish. Look at that. Another one. We could do this all day long, guys. This is the pattern for the day. Once you find the pattern, you just stick with it. Don't spook the fish as much as you can. You know what I mean? Like if you see I've caught 2 fish right here. As I catch them, I'm spooking the spot, you know. Try not to do that. But inevitably when you catch them, that's what happens. But look at this fish, guys. Nice, healthy little sunfish looks like. Yep, sunfish. Not a bluegill. Anyways, let's put him back. Let's put him back. How about it, guys? Let's let him go back in the water. That's that Memorial Day fish. All right, guys. It's time to find the pattern for the bass. I showed you how to pattern for the bluegill. We can use that same pattern over and over. Catch fish all day. Now let's figure out how to do it for bass. Just like this. Use that frog. Frog swimming by that laydown. Okay. Let's cast over here. Right there. Ooh, got him, got him. Let's get him out of those weeds. Let's get him out of those sticks, guys. Woo-hoo-hoo. Nice jump, bass. That's a nice one. That's a nice one right there, guys. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Fish Camp TV. That's how you find the pattern for bass right there. Showed you how to pattern for bluegill for Memorial Day. Now I showed you how to find the pattern for bass right there. Nice bass right there, guys, on the frog. How about it, guys? That's a nice, healthy bass right there. That's a nice one. And it wasn't hard what we did. All we were doing, fishing the frog by this laydown. You see the lily pads, and you know the deal. You throw on the lily pads, you come off that weed line, that lily pad line, and you're near a laydown, perfect environment. You know they're gonna hit the frog. I'm lucky I didn't lose him up in the laydown right there and get hung up. The Memorial Day bass that we wanted to catch right here. Ooh, yes. Memorial Day bass. There you go right there, guys. All day long. Showed you how to pattern, and that's all there is to it. Find the pattern, you'll catch a fish. All right, let's go ahead and put him back. Right here, guys. Let him revive for a minute. There he goes, right there. There he goes, guys. That was the Memorial Day bass that we wanted to catch. We didn't put him with the other fish because I don't want him to die. When I fish ponds, I like to put the bass back. All right, that's going to do it for today's episode. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great Memorial Day. And don't forget to leave comments. Tell me what you want to see on the channel. Tell me if you learned something from today's video. And I'll see you next time on Fish Camp TV.